everyone, it's Amy from YosoBoho. Welcome back to my channel and to another Thursday night thrift adventure. So tonight is kind of a part two. My mom and I went thrift shopping on one day and we hit the Volunteers of America thrift shop first. And I showed that video on Tuesday. If you missed it, I will link it here. But today, the second stop was also a 50% off of everything in the store sale. So this time it was Discovery Shop, and that is a shop that is run by the American Cancer Society. I have never filmed here before, so this is a first. There was a few things that I picked up right inside the door. They had kind of a vintage area, which I think you'll see. But the first things that caught my eye that I grabbed, I'm going to show you because they're in the cart before I start filming. So let's take a look at those real quick. First is just a simple enamelware pot lid. These sell on eBay for anywhere from about $10 to $12. This was marked 2, so I paid $1. And that's a pretty good deal. I do have a couple of pots that I'm going to see if this fits. But if it doesn't, this will be going on eBay. Next, I grabbed a few little single salt cellars. Now, salt cellars aren't selling, that's a mouthful, as well as they used to. But these were beautiful, they were simple and classic, and I just love them. One set is a set of 2, and they are made in Bavaria. They have these cute little gold feet and then just this really pretty gold gilded rim. They're just round little salt bowls and they were 50 cents each. So I paid $1 for just the 2. And then there were 4 of these cute, they look like almost little satchels because they have that little crimped top. These are made in Austria. They are D and EG Royal. And again, they were 50 cents a piece. So I got the 4 of them for $2. It's likely that all of the salt cellars will go over to the shop only because I shop at our antique mall quite a bit and I don't see a lot of salt cellars. So I'm gonna try them there first. I have sold some on eBay, but I think I'll do better and maybe make a little bit more with those at the shop. And then the last thing I grabbed, and this was right before I turned the camera on, is this beautiful little crackle glass green pitcher. I probably have, I don't even know at this point, 4 or 5 green colored pitchers. I don't need another one, but this one came with this really pretty underplate. They were priced for $5, which meant $2.50. And I have never seen a crackle glass pitcher with its own little underplate. So this will go in my collection and I will have to boot out another one of my green crackle glass pitchers. All right, so that was what was in the cart before I turned the camera on. Now let's turn on the camera and get shopping. Here we are at the Discovery Shop in Chardon. I'm excited to show you guys the inside of this place. I think this is probably my 4th or 5th trip here, and man, is it a cool place. I always find nice stuff, and they really do well to sort and display stuff. So it's like a really beautiful boutique, you know, it doesn't feel like you're thrifting at all. The first thing that I spotted over here was this really cool Holly Hobby set. So these were like coasters and then there was this cute tray. So there was 6 coasters. It looks like maybe there was one missing. But what I noticed after I kind of checked it out a little bit further is that the graphic on the bottom tray, you can see the wrinkles there. It had some pretty bad water damage, so I had to pass on that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there should have been another coaster too. That guy was cute. There's just a lot of great things to look at here. I think I probably thought about that Holly Hobby set again. This area over here to the right that I just passed was where I did pick up those little single salts. And here, I liked these tin trays. I was trying to see like how many different flowers there were, because I was thinking, well, maybe if there's 4 different ones, I would grab one of each. But the more I looked at them, the more I realized that the quality of them wasn't kind of as good as I wanted them to be. So I passed on these. Look at all the great stuff. I thought for a second when I saw this that this was McCoy. McCoy has this cauldron set, and they're bean pots. It's like a bean pot cauldron set, and they're little single bean pots. Kind of look like that, but they don't. Does that make sense? They have that kind of pitted silvery like exterior, but they don't have that shape. So we're over here in the dishes, and I'll tell you what, if I was looking for a set, I would be here in a heartbeat. This is a piece of Goofus glass. I've shared what Goofus glass is in the past. It's just not worth anything, which is unfortunate. If it's perfect, maybe, but it never is. It's always peeling. Yeah, look at how pretty this place is. They have these great walls, and they always hang everything up so nice. Looks like a big gallery wall. Oh, just a little bit of carnival glass back there that I don't think I checked out. Those glasses right there were mid-century, and they looked really cool, and I missed those. Cute little luster. Looks like a sugar bowl. Oh, that was pretty. I swear the Sango stuff always gets my attention. Always. This is a cute little piece. I liked the glaze on it. And then this piece, I was cracking up. There's fear in this little bunny's face. Look at the bunny. It's like, it's not okay. It doesn't look okay. And they look like maybe, I don't know. They're either saving it, rescuing it, or they're gonna cook it. I don't, there's a little bit of confusion there just in the way that their faces looked. I asked Mom if she wanted it for $1, and she said, nope, no thanks. Loved the pattern on these. They were so whimsical. I haven't looked any of this stuff up yet, but as I'm going through here, of course, if I have a moment, I will share any comps that I can find. Loved the blue on this too. That soft blue and cream was so pretty. And this piece looked modern, but it was beautiful too. Lots and lots of dishes, lots and lots of Falstaff. And I loved this set. This was like a total throwback to like late 80s, early 90s. I called my mom over to check these out because I just thought they were really cool. And there is definitely a revival happening with like 80s and early 90s vintage stuff. So if you see stuff like that, check it out. Definitely check it out. Sometimes those patterns, when they have those geometrics and those kind of, you know, throwback retro looks, they're worth money. This piece was beautiful. Definitely had some age there. It was a nice heavy, probably crystal butter dish. But for some reason that clear stuff, and here I'm looking for any sort of mark. This stuff, unless it has a label on it, like, you know, Waterford or Baccarat or something like that, they just don't do well. Oh, and then I found these. I was excited to find these. Too bad there were only 3 of them. I want like 4 or 6. Anytime I see this thick silver band on a glass, I think Dorothy Thorpe. So when I saw these, which happened to have my R, my last name, also Earth's last name, starts with an R. When they happened to have these R glasses, I thought, oh my gosh, how cool would it be if they were Dorothy Thorpe? They're adorable. I want at least 4, but there's only 3. I'll take them. They were $1 a piece, so I paid $3. And it turns out that yes, they are Dorothy Thorpe, which is very cool. And there are some more available on eBay. So this may be a case where I'm not selling them, but I'm actually going out and finding another 1 or 2 or 3. I think there's a set of 2 out there and there's a set of 4 right now. But oh my gosh, how cool to have the monogram Dorothy Thorpe glasses. So these are vintage, mid-century, really cool, monogrammed, and I'm excited that I found them. Those glasses, by the way, sell for about $10 a piece. So I have about $30 worth of glasses. So yeah, these go in the cart, and as soon as I get these in here, there's a little mug station over here, and I spot this cutie. Look at him. I kind of fell in love. He was looking deep into my eyes. So, yeah, he went in the cart too. Oh my gosh, y'all, look at this guy. He's so cute. I love his ears. He's just a simple kid's cup. He was a hobbyist piece. You can tell he was hand painted, but somebody did a really great job. And I think he's adorable. He looks super vintage. I would use him like Easter, you know, maybe with something coming out of him, because he's so sweet. He was, I want to say $1.50. Yep, they had him 3, so I paid $1.50. And I've seen one similar to him sell right about $15. Anything we put up for Easter at our booth went pretty good. So I think I'll probably hold on to him and he will go in the booth right about springtime next year. So I go back to this mug area to check out what else is here. This was another hobbyist piece from 1974. Not as cute as my bunny though. Oh, and then I spotted that cool cup back there that I thought was maybe a Friends cup, but it was a New Orleans mug that looked like Friends. Still cute. And then the one in my hand I really like too. It was in great condition, 1994. I believe this is Tabwaba art. It was like Aboriginal. There's one listed on eBay right now for like $30, but it looks like they normally go for maybe 10 to 15. Most mugs, you know, they have to be really special to get, you know, good money. And some of them really do. Don't pass up on the mugs. Some of them really do well. And then I saw this piece and I grabbed this. Let me show it to you. All right, I have Kayla, the homeschooling picker, to blame for my new obsession with looking at pots and pans. Turns out that they're worth money. And, you know, since I'm trying to do this for a bit of my income, makes sense to look at them, right? This is a 6-liter Calypso. It's called Calypso because look at how cool this is. It literally like clips right on, and then when you got it on in place, you push the top and it snaps in place. Pretty neat. They had this for $12, which means I paid $6, and I should be able to get anywhere from $30 to $40 for it on eBay, which is pretty good used. They sell, especially the bigger version of this, for $150 to $180. So it's a good find. I spotted this little piece, this little porcelain. I want to say it's a toothpick holder, but I had already spotted another one of these. So I grabbed this one because I thought, you know what? I will go ahead, since there's 2 of these, I will go ahead and grab this. So I believe here, oh, maybe I check out a couple more things. And then I do go back to get the matching piece to this. Yep. Oh, and don't worry, I come back to check out that Afghan down there. There he is. I found these little doodads. I thought, is that a little bud vase? Because it's tiny. Or maybe a toothpick holder? I don't know. I passed up the first one, but when I saw a second one, I thought, you know what? I'm going to grab those because I think they would be really gorgeous on a table setting as toothpick holders. And this maybe even could hold something. I'm not sure, but they're really pretty. They just have a sticker on them that says SRG Japan. I've seen some other things on eBay made or imported by SRG, and they are like holders, like lipstick holders and trinket boxes. So that's my guess. Ooh, could it be a single lipstick holder? Maybe. I'm still gonna go with toothpick holder. And for $1 a piece, I mean, I feel like I should be able to get 12 to 14 for them maybe. As promised, I did check out this Afghan. It was gorgeous. The colors on this were so pretty. The condition was horrible though. And I did take it out, I spread it out, and I thought, can I fix this? I don't have the talent to fix this. It probably would have stayed in that bag in my house on a project list forever. But you can see here, it's all coming apart in different areas. And oh, that was a little soul crushing, but I had to put it back in its bag and leave it for somebody who hopefully will fix it. I rounded this corner over by the art and I looked down and I saw this face looking up at me. And you know me, it's wood, it's brass, it's kind of funky. So, you know I grabbed this. I'm not quite sure what the origin of this is. To me, it kind of has a Buddhist, also kind of like a Bali vibe to it. I'm not really sure. If you know, let me know. I just thought it was cool looking. I love the brass. It definitely has a boho feel to it. And so I grabbed it for $2. I'm going to have to do a little bit more research on this because I really haven't had time to dig into it. Google Images did not deliver anything for this, so it's going to take a little bit of searching, but I don't feel it's going to bring too much money. I paid $2. If I could get, 14 or 16, I think that's probably fair. On the back wall here, they have a lot of vases and things that are normally, I've never, until today, I've never found anything back here. It just seems to be more like the floral type stuff, the vases that you get, when you get roses, or just little candle things and vases that are less valuable. But I spotted this little guy here and I was intrigued. And then I spotted his brother here and I almost walked away from them. But then when I saw them together, I said, you know what? Those really have a mid-century cool look to them. I'm going to grab them. I thought these were neat. They remind me of a mid-century modern decor. They're imperfect, which is probably why I love them. And they're just really small candle holders, but they're so sweet. I don't believe they're signed. I got them for $1 a piece. They have a nice weight to them, so they would be nice for little, candle holders. Stick candle holders on the table maybe. Maybe I will actually put some candles in here and add them to my decor at the shop. See if maybe one of my mid-century modern shoppers will pick them up. I'm not going to price them very high. I got them for $1 a piece, so I'll definitely pass on the savings. There were some more linens hanging here, kind of right where I was, and I noticed that was a pretty little table runner. Looked modern, but very cute. I noticed these aprons. And I have a thing for vintage aprons, especially if they're handmade. And these looked definitely handmade. I would not have paid the $5, but for $2.50, yeah, that pattern was pretty cute. And look at this one. Oh, I loved this one. What was this one? I want to say it was even less. I had Mom model some of these. I even saw this this red piece back here. It was like a over the shoulder apron. It was very strange, but I made Mom model them so I could see how he wore them. And I ended up getting a couple of these. See what the pocket is. Yeah, my mom is my apron modeler. I bought 2 aprons and they were just the right price and they're definitely vintage, so I scooped them. I think they'll probably sell in the shop. This one I got for $1.50 and it's adorable. Look at that little pocket. It's made out of that, that material that I always think of when I think vintage. Yeah, I'll put it on screen if I can remember. If I don't remember, somebody jump in here because I'm not a fabrics person by any means. But it's so cute. It has that work all the way across the bottom and it's just a little, you know, tie around the waist one. $1.50 seemed like a great deal. Even if I get, you know, $4, $5, $6 at the shop. And then this one is super cute. I love the color on this. I love this little detail that runs down. And again, it's just another tie around the waist and 2 pockets, one on each side. Just really cute. This one I paid $2.50 for. And again, I think, you know, probably in the $6 to $8 range at the shop. Not a big money maker. They had a ton of frames. Lots and lots and lots of frames. Somebody made that out of paint chips. I passed up on that cat, but I did end up getting 1 frame here. It was also a cat. And rather than go through all of these with you, let me just show you that. I think it's the last thing I actually grabbed. The last thing that I picked up is this adorable pewter picture frame. Try and keep the ring light out. Look at the cats on this. They're so cute. And then it's got this random fruit here, some ferns. I'm not quite sure what's going on here, but man, is it cute. And it's nice quality frame. It's very heavy. The only indication of a maker on here is SUN registered. I have not seen what that is yet. To be quite honest, this is kind of a rushed haul, not a lot of research here. I spent way more research on Tuesday's stuff because, well, there was really good stuff in that haul. I'm not saying there wasn't some really good stuff here, but there was some really good stuff in that haul. If you missed it, go back and watch. All right, so that was it. That was not a huge haul, but we found some good things. This will be a nice little money maker. Some of these things will just be some shop fillers, and that's okay. The Discovery Shop is a great place. The place is always like clean and well organized and fun to shop, and I'm sure you saw that in the film. If you're in the area, please go check out the Discovery Shop. It's right in Chardon, and there is a Goodwill near there that you will love. In fact, that's where I went next. And after I show you on Tuesday my miniature haul, which I promise it's coming, I will show you on next Thursday the haul from the Goodwill in Chardon. And I found amazing antiques that day. Like, I could not believe it. I was overwhelmed. After visiting 2 50% off shops where I thought like my energy and my money was gonna go to them, then I go to this Goodwill next to end my day, and I was like, I couldn't. I was like overwhelmed. By the time I left there, I had a cart full of like legit old things, and I cannot wait to show you. Next week is going to be just as exciting as this week. I hope you will join me. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I appreciate you so much. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Hit that little alarm button so you know when I put up a new video. And then leave me a little comment below. Tell me what you like, what you saw maybe that I didn't see, or just say hello. Hit the like button too while you're at it, and then share us out so that we can continue to build this awesome YosoBoho tribe. All right, y'all, I will see you on Tuesday.